I'm curious about like whenever that started to happen, like what were the elements of your faith? Like what was going on through that season of time whenever you started to latch on to more of the progressive standpoint, and then what made you sort of like see through the veil of like we're not seeing through the attachment of both right and left side of this Christian playing field, if you will.
I started paying attention to myself, and how I was reacting to things. Started paying attention to what was getting me worked up and how I treated people when I was very adamant about particular issues, being seen a certain way. I started to notice that I excluded and demonized a lot of people and made assumptions about people who were not like me.
Yeah.
And those began to get shattered, right? So like when I was a conservative and I met a Muslim who seems to be just as loving, if not even more than most Christians, that opens your eyes a little bit, gets you to rethink some things. You sit down with an LGBTQ person,
Yeah.
you're a conservative,
Yeah.
and this is sinful.
Yeah.
But this person has a beautiful walk with God, and there's something about their presence. Those experiences kind of open you up. Well, when I was very into my progressivism, and after I had healed from a lot of what I've come to know as religious trauma, really, it was a lot of anger and bitterness that I held towards religion, what I was taught, the kind of person I was because of that, my upbringing into this. I had to heal from a lot of that, and when I was able to, I started to see that when I was in that place, my intention was pure. I was being innocent. I thought this was right and true. You know, looking back, I was like, how could I say that? How could I believe those things?
Yeah.
But I saw my heart, and I realized that there was a lot of people in that evangelical world or conservative world or fundamentalist world. I wasn't able to see their heart anymore. You know, they were just the labels that I had now put on them.
Right. Yes.
You know, and I had a series of experiences after I kind of healed from my religious trauma where I wanted to reconnect with people that I knew, you know, I kind of cut that relationship abruptly because I was moving in a different direction. And if you're not accepting, if you're not open like this, if you think God sends people to hell, then you're just you're the problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, dude. We're scapegoating people. You know, like.
So I started to reconnect with people who I kind of burned those bridges with, and that just blew open the boxes that I had them in, and I had experiences and encounters that opened me up to the realization that people are not their beliefs. People are not the labels I put on them. I have to leave room for folks to surprise me and show me who they are every moment, and not pin them down into who I think they are because of what they're associated or affiliated with or believe in. And that was big.
Yeah.
It was a big shift for me.